Chelsea get 3 points. Chelsea get the win. Chelsea get a clean sheet. They must have had a really, really good game. That did not happen today against Crystal Palace. Roll the intro. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Mike, huge fan of the Premier League and obviously a huge Chelsea fan who happen to be the best team in London. If you agree with that, make sure to hit the like button. I greatly appreciate that. Now today we want to talk about the highs and the lows in this match between Chelsea and Crystal Palace. Now let's talk about the lows first because I think this is more important to talk about some of the things that could have been better for our squad and our formation and overall Chelsea's performance in this game. So the first thing I want to talk about is 4 CBs in the back. I don't know what Thomas Tuchel was thinking when he thought, hey, let's run 4 CBs and see how creative they can be, because we're not going to get any creativity from 4 CBs in the back. Marcos Alonso was on the bench, did come on later on, which we will talk about, but I think this is a game that he should have started the game. Sarr, I don't want to take anything away from him. I think he had an okay game, but still lacked the creativity that we need on that left side. Now, I do understand where Thomas Tuchel is coming from. We had injuries. Some people were sick, and again, we've been just trying to get this right formation, and therefore I see why he went with this formation, but I think he should have made this up a little bit earlier than the 70th minute, because that would have given us more time to be more creative and not rely on just that one chance or 2 chances, I guess, because we had the offsides call. But that's what I want to talk about first is the 4 in the back. It just lacked us creativity, and therefore, again, we couldn't get anything going forward. The second thing we need to talk about, which really shouldn't be too surprising, is Romelu Lukaku. I don't know what I can say about this guy anymore. We've gotten so many chances, and today just showed again his lack of commitment to running around, getting the ball, creating chances by opening up space, by making runs, even if he's not going to get the ball. He barely moved on the pitch. He had the one good shot, but was called offsides, which did lead to Ziyech's goal, but again, it was called off. And I just don't understand why he keeps getting this start. Thomas Tuchel has a big decision for our cup final against Liverpool next weekend. If he's going to start Lukaku, I'm not too sure. It would make sense if he didn't, but at the same time, he does bring the traits of being a big game player. We will see. I'm not too sure, but that's all I want to say about Lukaku. I don't want to rip into him too much. He could have done better, but it could have been worse as well. So let's talk about the highs though. Well, we obviously got the 3 points, and that is one of the big takeaways from this game because we've been struggling as of lately to keep clean sheets and get wins, but again, we were able to get the 3 points, which now has us sitting coolly in 3rd place with 50 points. That puts us about 7 points ahead of 4th place, even though Arsenal technically have a few games yet, so they could move up past Manchester United, but still, we have a little bit of a buffer in that 4th place position, which is what you always want, especially with not so many games left in the season. And the second thing we need to talk about is the one and only man of the match, Ziyech, and how well he's been doing for Chelsea as of lately, because without him, we don't get the win today, we don't get the goal, and even the last couple of games, how creative he's been. He's scored 3 goals in the last 3 games, and therefore I think he's finally finding his stride. Did take a while, but boy oh boy is it fun to watch Ziyech now play the ball, dribble, shoot, do everything on the pitch that we bought this player to do. It just took a while, but he's finally doing. Happy to see your player being happy, and again, looking forward. I think he's going to be starting most of the matches. Should start the cup game as well against Liverpool. So the final takeaways from this, yes, it could have been a little bit better. It could have been a little bit worse for Chelsea. The bottom line is we got the 3 points, which is huge for Chelsea. Crystal Palace, had their chances. They could have maybe snuck a point from us. We could have went to that half going down 1-0, but Zaha did miss the goal, which again, that was a big moment for Crystal Palace. Luckily, it didn't happen. But like I said, Chelsea still need to find the rhythm. Hopefully, Reece James will be back sooner than later because we are lacking that confidence in the right back. Even if Azpilicueta is back, because we need someone that's a little more creative than having 4 CBs in the back. So that is all I have for you today. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you have not. I greatly appreciate that. If you enjoyed this video, watch this video on Chelsea's future. And that is it, and I will see you next time.